Hi, today we're at Central Park. We're going to take you on a tour of Central Park and show you some of the key locations you definitely want to visit. The starting points to get to the 59th Street entrance. To do that, take either the A, C, B, or D subway trains to the 59th Street Columbus station. And from there, we can take our tour. Look forward to showing you the park. Growing up in Alpha City and also the Lower East Side, there wasn't a lot of greenery to be had. So when we wanted to see greenery, see grass, we basically went to Central Park. Central Park was our park. It was a place we can go to Sheep Meadow, lay down a blanket, have a picnic, maybe play frisbee, throw a football around. We can go rowboating. So it really was a place that we could go to escape from the everyday look of the city, if you will. And it didn't matter whether you were rich or poor. The view was the same for everyone, and the activities were the same for everyone. So I loved it. I still do. To this day, I still go there to walk around, to sit on the lawn, and all that fun stuff. So look forward to showing you all the key spots. So after you enter the park, I'm gonna have you head north a little bit towards 66th Street so that we can basically head our way towards Sheep Meadow, which is our first stop. If you ever get a chance to play softball in Central Park, you should do it. There's something very magical about playing softball here. Here's a site you rarely see, a completely empty Sheep Meadow. We're here in early June. I guess the field is not open yet. They must be still working on the grass. In any event, normally on a beautiful day like today, you're gonna have a lot of people on the lawn with their blankets down, picnicking, maybe throwing a frisbee around, maybe throwing a football around, and just enjoying the sun. Sheep Meadow is about 15 acres, and it's really a beautiful park, as you can see. The skyline here is incredible, and if you're in the middle of that, it's just a great place to be. I look at it, it's almost like you're on a beach. Instead of seeing the ocean, you're seeing the skyline of key parts of New York City. So our next stop is going to be the mall. No, not that kind of mall. This is the mall that leads us to Bethesda Fountain. We're going to have you go northeast a little bit towards 72nd Street. So this is the mall. It's a very famous wide open walkway that leads us right into Bethesda Fountain. Many films have filmed scenes here. One scene was a scene from Kramer versus Kramer where Dustin Hoffman teaches his young son how to ride a bike here. It's a beautiful wide open walkway, and it's beautiful now, but in the fall when the foliage is changing, it's spectacular. Bethesda, Terrace, and Fountain is a beautiful area. It's so scenic here. You know, I always wanted to shoot a film here, and I actually did something. So here's a scene from Life of an Actress, the musical. Okay, our next stop is going to be the Loeb Boathouse. And guess where these boats came from?
I actually learned. I didn't know when you have some grumbles, it means that it's digested. That makes sense. I know you didn't buy
So can anything be more romantic than being in the middle of Central Park on a rowboat on the water? I don't think so. Anyway, I did that a bunch of times when I was a kid and also when I was a young adult. I really enjoyed it. It's an experience that everyone should do at least once in their lifetime if they're in Manhattan. It's just beautiful being out here in the water, surrounded by all this greenery, and there's something very peaceful about being here. I hope you get a chance to do that if you're in New York. The film Harry Met Sally was a love affair to New York, and they did a lot of filming in New York. One of the scenes that was done here was a scene where basically the character played by Meg Ryan and Carrie Fisher, together with a third actress, they were having lunch, talking about dating, and then Carrie Fisher breaks out a Rolodex to talk about dating. For those of you who don't know what a Rolodex is, Google it. But it was filmed right here in the Loeb Boathouse. Okay, we're done with Loeb Boathouse. Next stop's going to be Wollman Rink. For that, we're going to head south. So this is Wollman Rink. I guess in the summer it's being converted into pickleball. Pickleball is a big sport that's taken over the world, and it's taken over Central Park. But I tell you, in the winter, when this is a skating rink, it's very magical, especially at night. You can imagine if you walk through a dark path and all of a sudden you see this light and you come upon an ice skating rink in Manhattan at night. It's very magical. So hopefully you'll have a chance to come here in the summer, but also come here in the winter when it's an ice skating rink. Okay, we're on to our last stop, the pond. I actually call it a duck pond. I know it's called a pond technically, but I call it the duck pond. The duck pond. It's a beautiful little pond that's surrounded by a lot of benches, so people come here to have lunch, they chill, they just sit around. It's a place I always wanted to film a scene, and I did film a scene from Life of an Actress to Musical. Here's that scene.
You'd leave. You'd sue me. You'd take the diner. You'd submit a restraining order on me, and you'd probably picket the diner as well.
Yeah, well, I would take your diner. And half of everything.
Half?
That's how it is, you know.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed this romp through Central Park. We took you to Sheep Meadow, we took you to the mall, Bethesda, Terrace and Fountain, Loeb Boathouse, Wollman Rink, and we wrapped it at the pond, which I affectionately call the duck pond. These are some of the highlights of Central Park that I hope you visit when you're here. If you like this video, please hit the like button and also subscribe so you do not miss future videos. We'll see you at the next video. This is why I call it a duck pond. There's some beautiful little ducks that live here.